What is good, YouTube community? A-Fizzle to with y'all on this Saturday, August 9th, 2025. I'm going to do this video now as opposed to Monday because it's going to be a somewhat lengthy one, but you know what time it is. Time for another update. This one is for August 11th, 2025. So when you see this, it'll be a Monday. Also, with that being said, I think I said this in the past. If not, I'm going to say it now. I'm not going to be doing these updates every week. I'm just going to do updates when it's necessary. And I feel like at this point, this update is necessary. So let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, I'm sure by now, if you've been really focused on my channel, you know that there's been a couple of lost files videos that have been uploaded already. I said this in the previous video, but I want to get a little bit more in depth so y'all know what's going on. As y'all know, I got two phones. I got the iPhone, which is playing the music right now. I'm sure you might hear the music in the background. Baby got back, Sir Mix a lot. Also, I got this phone right here, my Android, that I'm recording this video off of right now. And this is my primary phone right here. So it's back in 2020. I would have got this iPhone right here, if I can pull it up while looking at the road. Yeah, this one right here. As you see, it's flipped up. I've been meaning to get rid of this for a while, I just haven't done it yet. So now, with that, it's been a game changer for me. So I guess the pandemic was good for one thing, you know, because like without the pandemic, we don't get stimulus checks. Without those stimulus checks, I don't get that iPhone. And that iPhone cost me almost 500 smackers, y'all. You know, when I bought it. So, oh, it should be BLW's pet right now. Oh yeah, that bingo, never mind. But yeah, so that's why I got this phone. And with my previous primary Android that I had for 6 years, it got to a point to where the audio not the audio, but I was running out of storage, so I couldn't really do videos like I normally could. And thankfully I was able to get this phone. So thank you, pandemic. It was good for some, because had it not been for that, those videos between 2020 and 2023 would have been very scarce. And for the most part, I probably, if I really wanted to drop a video, I probably had to do it in the form of a live stream. So that's what would have happened, unless I was at home and I could probably do it through Movie Maker. But so yeah, I was able to do the videos I did. Once the storage on that previous phone started to get bleak, and then we had a good run for a minute, and then all of a sudden 2021 rolls around. Y'all, I'm sure some of y'all remember the Monday vibes I was doing in 2021. That there's certain episodes where like I would record it all in one take, like limited editing, but like recording process was all in one take. I would go back and listen to it before I upload it, because I try to always listen to the videos before I upload them, just to make sure if I need to correct anything, it'll be done. Now, I don't catch everything, but I catch most things when I do need to correct something. But the thing about that is, some of those videos I would record, and then the audio would cut out. So I had to come back a second time and record again. And I think one episode I had to record a third time. So yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna be a long term. I knew it was gonna be wasn't gonna be a long term thing with that iPhone as far as doing videos. And then on top of that, insult the injury, there's certain videos I did with that iPhone where the audio and video was out of sync. That was really disturbing. I really didn't like that, and I didn't really have the tools to really change it. You know, it was till like years later when I found out how to kind of edit it. But then again, I don't think I had the software to edit those videos. So I guess it is what it is for those videos. So apparently I had a case for that previous phone, and I guess the case was so damn cheap, it broke. So I went caseless, dropped it, and they had you saw the cracked hole, had that. I tried to tape it up, but the tape kind of wore out over time, so that sucked. But yeah, I think, you know, when I went to the Braves game a couple years ago, it got, you know, it rained. It kind of messed with it. It kind of got water in it. I think I was playing this story, but there's a backstory behind where I'm going with this. So yeah, when I did took it to the repair place the next day. It was a temporary fix, and the guy did tell me it was probably gonna be a matter of time before it wears out. But it managed to hold on for almost 2 years. This was 2023 when I had to take it to the fixer place. So it took almost 2 years. It held firm, and then early this year, it messed up again. I guess because I was at Twin Peaks for fighting. I sat the phone down, and I had some water. The sweat from the cup I guess it got through the phone, and it kind of messed it up again. So I took it to the repair place again, and another guy told me this time, like, hey, you can get it fixed, but I took it to 2 people. I think one person said it'll work for a couple of days, and it'll go out again. But then when I took it to the repair place, then that's when the guy was like, yeah, we can get it fixed. You may have it for a week. But you may be up for a week, and then it might go out again. So your best bet at this point is just get a new phone, because I wouldn't want you to go through all this problems, you know, spend all this money just to get it fixed, and then it goes out, because then, you know, you would have wasted your money for nothing, which made perfect sense at the end, you know, when it was all said and done. So I wound up spending $160 on this iPhone, which sucks for me, because I was going to Panama City Beach that day, and I sure could use $160 for the trip, but what's done is done now. I still managed to make it what I did, and still had a good time. So, you know, it kind of sucked that things happen, but it's like shit happens. Now, where I'm going with this is that for a couple years, you know, I had some pictures and stuff that was just kind of been piled up on my phone. Not my phone, my laptop. And I look at it and say, I need to go ahead and put these in the correct file. And then eventually, like, I started working on that project, trying to sort all these videos out, trying to get them in the right file for like future episodes. It'll make it easier, convenient for me to find things. Like find certain clips, find certain photos, and in the process, while I'm doing that, that's when that situation happened with the previous iPhone, where it got 35 now, where it started to sweat and all that. Oh, they're going the other way. Y'all just see the cop, not the cops, just seen the sheriff started to pull up, but then again, light never came on. So, but what I would say, oh yeah, that's so, like, for a minute, like, you know, when I noticed, like, I noticed that where, you know, the condition with that previous iPhone was, I went to purchase iCloud, so I was able to store those photos. And thank goodness I did, because some of those photos have been obsolete had it not been for iCloud. They never would have saw the light of day, and I'll be disappointed. So I was able to retract them all. So, like, the ones that were still left on the phone. So once I got this phone, I was able to move everything. Once I got this phone, I was able to move everything over. And from that point on, I was able to get back to sorting out the files, and like anything I need to upload to my laptop, or like just like for memories and whatnot, I just go. I have the photos to do it. It took a couple of days once I got the phone, but once I was able to get all the settings the way I wanted, I was in the game now. So yeah, so like last week and a half, I've really been grinding. I've been grinding on it for like last couple months, but like this last week and a half, I've really been buckling down. And like only time I didn't really do anything about it is when I was working on a PCB vlog. Other than that, I've just been grinding. Well, the mini PCV vlog and that Drake review. Other than that, I've been grinding, trying to finish whatever I need to finish, sorting these photos out. And I'm almost done. I only got like a couple photos left, so hopefully this week I can finally finish that process. That I can go ahead and unsubscribe from iCloud because I won't need it anymore. I can save those little $3 in my pocket. But now, and also, for storage reasons, I want to kind of like keep the storage as low as possible. Trying to save it for like music or whatnot. But I usually use an iPhone for music, and maybe watch like a game or two. But other than that, but like for a minute, I had to use an iPhone to record videos and stuff. So, but thankfully, I don't have to worry about that anymore because I got this phone now. This phone's been doing wonders these last 2 years. Only thing is, I wish I just wish the cases weren't that damn cheap because this is my second case I'm on and it's already half-ass broke. So I'm a little disappointed in that. So I may have to try to look into that real soon too. So, but nonetheless, I'm still in the process. I'm gonna clean up photos and stuff on this one as well. That way free up some space. Because we're not like I got like plenty of space on this phone, but still, the lower the space, the better. So that's what I've been working on lately, trying to get that done. I know that's kind of like a little board fest with some of y'all, but that's that. Also, I'll be correct myself on one thing. That Carver game against Lee Scott yesterday, it was not a regular season game. It was actually preseason. Pretty much every school in Columbus is doing preseason games last night. Kendra did theirs last night as well. I forget what, I think it was Heritage that were playing down at Older Spencer. I didn't make it to the game. I didn't make it to scrimmage. I thought about it for like a second. I was like, this preseason is not really like a legit game, so I'm not really gonna go out my way to try to go to. I'm not gonna go out my way to try to for a scrimmage game. I'll wait till like the regular season starts up and then do that. I think Kendra does have a game here next week. I'm not 100% certain. I did look at the schedule, but I didn't really pay attention. I think they got Best Academy coming up either next week or the week after. So with that being said, so their first game is next week, and Carver's first game is also next week. Now I am right about one thing. Carver will be playing Whitewater next week up in Fayetteville, Georgia, next Friday. That is official. That's just gonna be the first game of the year. It's almost official that I'm not gonna make that game because I had to rush. I could, because the way everything is at my job now, it's gonna be extremely hard to like work early to get off early so I can go to the game. So unfortunately, what's gonna happen with that is I'm probably not gonna be able to make that game against Whitewater next week. So looks like the first game I'm gonna try to go will be the Carver Spencer game, which is in 2 weeks. So just for vlogging purposes, and then like I said, I will never go to another Carver Spencer game again. This game's gonna be at Memorial Stadium, so which has been the only constant with this rivalry. Even with the shooting that happened 2 years ago. So which is good because that's a big game in Columbus. So as far as that, I really don't have anything else coming up. Everything else is basically still the same. USC next week, and then I don't outside of the Carver games and the Kendra game that I might try to go to next Friday or this upcoming Friday. It's gonna be. I don't really have any plan. I don't really have any legit plans coming up. I just don't have any legit plans coming up. So, like major plans, as far as I'm concerned. Outside of today, I'm on my way to Chattanooga right now. I'm going to see some Aunt Betty. I'm going to see what they're all about. And apparently, people in Chattanooga was raving about it last time I was up there. So, they're going to see. I'm hoping that I will not be disappointed. I did. I do check out their Facebook page. So they play some good stuff. So. But seeing on Facebook is one thing, but seeing them in person, that's the difference. So I'm looking forward to seeing them in person tonight. Hope they kick ass. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I missed Dan Skippy yesterday. I found out there was a varsity at the varsity over in Phoenix City. I started to go, but shit happens. But I'm about to try to catch them down the line too, because I like Dan Skippy. They're a kick-ass band. I'll put them up there on Odd Alice. You know, that would be the main two bands I would definitely go out my way to see in Columbus or nearby. So, not me. Most of these other bands, I'll go see Dixie Red only because of longevity, and plus I'm cool with the lead singer and her husband. So, only reason I go see them. But most of these other bands, it's not. If you're performing when I'm there, cool. If not, then oh well. But anyways, wow, I made this 15 minutes. I thought I was about a lot more to say, but apparently I did not. Pass through Callaway Gardens right now. I'm taking the back way. I'm not going through Atlanta. Not today. I don't got I do got a reason to go this way. Well, no, I don't. I would have a reason to go through Atlanta, but the Braves game already happened earlier today, so no. I don't have a reason to go to Atlanta anymore. Nobody I know in Atlanta throwing any party, so. Oh, speaking of Atlanta, I found out that the Bomb is actually hosting Bros game. Is Oda a Browns fan? Cause what the fuck? That shit had me rolling. Like, y'all hosting Browns games? What kind of shit is that? Oh well, but yeah, that's all I got. So y'all have a good work week. Y'all have a good week in general. And I will get at y'all whenever I get at y'all, I guess. Enjoy.